Joe.
Hi guys, so welcome back to Cuddly Gang, and I'm eating some thingies. I'm eating some pancakes in a cup, which is cinnamon at the bottom. And then I have some eggs, which I ate.
Oh look, that was a white supremacy shooting.
And now I'm
Buffalo.
gonna eat some of my eggs, which some of them fell on the floor, so like I don't have that much.
I didn't hear about it.
They hit that right. They were
They're really good.
They were loose in.
It's been a while since a mass shooting. I guess it was due.
And there's a little bit of pepper and salt on them,
Shooting a white guy.
and syrup and
Okay,
egg.
I'm listening now.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here to be on the show, but it's a very tragic day for all of us here in Western New York. It's my hometown of Buffalo.
Well, our condolences to you and to that community. Are you concerned about further violence in your state?
Well, we are taking proactive measures to make sure that we're monitoring all social media platforms because this information was out there. This was on a manifesto that was written a while back, and so we're very concerned about what other information is perpetrated out there on social media platforms and are out there being disseminated globally. So this information from yesterday's attack is already out there. It's live streamed. And,
My God, this baby, man. Oh my God.
So I'm calling on
He is
social
just
media
the
platforms
sweetest,
to make
cutest
sure
ever.
that they're doing a
Can I have
better
some of
job
that,
monitoring
that red
the hate
Hawaiian
speech
dish in a
that's out
cup?
there, especially when it's directed against populations and comes under the guise of
And then
white
eating.
supremacy.
He's so
terrorism. It's exactly
smart.
what
You
happens here
are
in Buffalo.
so cute.
I want to come back to that in a moment, but I want to ask about the weapon that this shooter used. You've said it was legally obtained. You've also said that the shooter had been at one point under their
Okay, guys, so
surveillance of medical
I'm gonna start eating my
authorities
pancakes.
because of past comments he had made about carrying out a shooting. How was he allowed to buy and to hold on to that weapon?
That is exactly what's being investigated now. I understand that he wrote something when he was in high school, and that was
They
being
said he was
investigated.
already
So we're
under
gonna get to the bottom of that.
investigation.
Well,
So,
then why wasn't he in jail?
It's possible that he should not have been sold that weapon. Is that an oversight in the state?
Well,
What a good guy.
no, we don't know that. We don't know that right now, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it and find out right now. This would have happened a little while back. He's 19 years old. Apparently, he was investigated when he was a high school student, brought to the attention of the authorities. He had a medical evaluation based on something he had written in school, and so we're going to find out what happened in the aftermath.
Understand. I know you
That's
just mentioned
terrible.
going online and taking what's out there in the social media space seriously.
This is in New
You've
York.
called it a feeding frenzy for white supremacy. How do you actually regulate this without impeding on free speech? You have a number of media and social media companies with big offices in your state.
That key here.
Specifically, what are you asking them to do?
Ah,
No, we want them to stay in our state. We also want them to be more vigilant and use the resources
You
they have.
make a face like it's
to
nasty,
find
but
out
you
more
sure
people,
open that mouth.
Change their algorithms, be able to identify the second that this appears, and let there be determination by law enforcement quickly. Law enforcement also monitors this as well. We have the FBI monitoring, we also have state police. So we need a multifaceted approach. We need vigilance, not just law enforcement, but also from the platforms that are allowing this to spread. They have a responsibility as well.
The Justice Department has called this an act of racially motivated violent extremism.
mine?
You used a sharper word. You said white supremacist terrorism. I know your state classifies
Don't pull
assault
this out.
based on race or religion as a terror attack. There's no federal statute that does that. Should there be?
What is it?
Yes, federal
Buttermilk.
terrorism, there are domestic terrorism laws on the books. This can be prosecuted under state or
This is what
federal.
tastes like a
Whereas right
regular
now, it
pancake.
started with our district attorney at the state
Yeah,
level.
what's
So
this?
this individual is not going to see the light of day again, whether it's under federal
Well, we know that.
prosecution or state under domestic terrorism laws, or just murder one. This
Yeah.
person murdered 10 innocent victims.
Yeah.